What's been your toughest car moment, and how'd you push through it?
Okay. This one's a longer question. My toughest car moments. I'm trying to pinpoint exactly when to go back on this moment. Uh, the Audi was awesome for the time that I had it. For me, it was just okay, I if I'm gonna be paying for something or paying for insurance on something, I'd rather have what I want. And that was just me. Like all throughout my life, that's what I've told myself. If I want something that I'm paying for, it's gonna be what I want. And so that's been, that's kind of just been the line where I draw it at. And so to me, when I was looking at getting a new car, it was mainly like, okay, I'm looking at a bunch of different things. Like you can ask anybody. I literally looked at everything. I looked at BMW, which I was like, I don't know why I'm looking at BMW. I've already owned a German and I've had my experiences with that. I looked at American Muscle. I wasn't really a fan of, like, Mopar and, Camaro, Chevy, any of that, so I looked into Mustang, like, test drove maybe, I wanna say 8 different Mustangs, like, in different years too, because it was like, "Who knows what I'm gonna like?" Didn't like any of those. I've had trucks my whole life, so, I mean, there'll be a clip somewhere, I'm sure, of, like, the truck that I drove for a little bit as a daily. I absolutely didn't wanna do that, especially because it wasn't just trucks, period, it was lifted, like, trucks 6 feet off the ground. So to me, it was like, "Okay, that's too big, I don't wanna do that in Utah, even though it would be nice in the snow." And so then I started looking at, like, two-door cars, which obviously, like, every brand makes a two-door car,
Hmm.
but I was looking at, like, something smaller, like, "Okay, if I have to merge into traffic, can I fit there?" Type of car. Like, that was literally me. It was like, it has to be small, but it has to be small enough to fit in a space. Like, literally, okay, I can move over and, like, not get hit. You know what I mean? And so I looked into a couple different things. Like, trust me, I looked into everything. Like, Miata just wasn't pulling me. And what else do they have? They have, like, the S2000. Even though it was like, "Oh, yeah, that's cool," a lot of them don't come with a hard top. So whatever I was looking at was soft top, you know what I mean? And especially here in Utah, when people do that, do those types of models, either the Miata or the S2000, like, it's a collector's car. Like, people in Utah could have, like, 5 different cars, but those are more like, "Okay, I'm only gonna drive that in the summer." Like, that's my summer car. And so looking at those on sale, it was literally like, there is no use for a soft top for me. Like, I don't that's not gonna be of use to me. So, those were kinda crossed off the list, and then my significant other, the last car that he, kinda street raced and, like, drifted with was the GT86, and so to me, like, it wasn't like, "Oh my goodness," like, Imma get your dream car, because it really wasn't. But to me, it was like, "Well, let me look into it." I've never heard of the GT86 before. So Googled it, and then shortly after, it was like, "Actually, this is, like, 3 different cars." It's the Scion FRS, that Toyota, kinda took over eventually. It's also the Subaru BRZ. Like, these 3 cars are literally the same thing, which means that's actually a wider range to look at, you know what I mean? Instead of just being like, "Okay, Toyota or Subaru," it was also like, "Well, there's a 3rd option, it's Scion," if you're looking at the older models. And so, I started looking at those. Here's the thing, though, everybody knows that owns one, it's 50-50 on what you're getting, okay? It could be completely stock, or it could be completely modded, like, touched like crazy.